Hey everyone, it's Bill and Laura. We're here aboard the American Song on board the Columbia River. Just finishing up our time out here, getting ready for a vacation break. Wanted to record at least this a little commemoration for the very special day of Memorial Day. A little bit of trivia for you. Did you know it's not considered appropriate really to wish someone a happy Memorial Day? Because this is a day of sacred commemoration. It'd be like saying happy funeral or happy wake. So a blessed and wonderful Memorial Day to you as we stop to commemorate those that have given the ultimate sacrifice. You know, following the Civil War, veterans of the Union Army, Union Navy, and the Marines who served in the American Civil War, they formed a formal fraternal organization known as the Grand Army of the Republic. The organization was founded in 1866 in Springfield, Illinois, and grew to include hundreds of affiliated local community posts or organizations. In 1868, Grand Army of the Republic commander, a man by the name of Chief John A. Logan, issued their General Order Number 11, designating May the 30th as a Memorial Day, quote, for the purpose of strewing with flowers or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the late rebellion, and whose body is now lying in almost every city, village, and hamlet churchyard in the land. Well, the first national celebration of the holiday, which was originally known as Decoration Day, decorating the graves, it took place on May the 30th of 1868 at Arlington National Cemetery, where both Confederate and Union soldiers were buried. President James Garfield made a speech at Arlington National Cemetery, and 5,000 participants decorated the graves of the 20,000 Civil War soldiers that were buried there. Now, by the time of the turn of the century, the holiday was designated as Memorial Day, and in many American towns, the day is filled with a parade and other types of events to commemorate this sacred time. Even before the Civil War's end, Southern women especially had started decorating the graves of soldiers. Records show that by 1865, Mississippi, Virginia, and South Carolina all had precedents for Memorial Day. There are even songs that are preserved in the Duke University collection of historic American sheet music that include hymns published in the South, such as these two from 1867, Kneel Where Our Loves Are Sleeping. It was dedicated to the ladies of the South who are decorating the graves of the Confederate dead. There was another titled Memorial Flowers, dedicated to, quote, the memory of our dead heroes. Now, when Women's Memorial Association in Columbus, Mississippi, decorated the graves of both Confederate and Union soldiers on April the 25th of 1866, this act of generosity and reconciliation prompted an editorial piece published by Horace Greeley's famous New York Tribune and a poem by Francis Miles Finch entitled The Blue and the Gray was published in Atlantic Monthly. The practice of strewing flowers on soldiers' graves soon became popular throughout the reunited nation. Well, Waterloo, New York began a formal observance on May the 5th of 1866, and at the 100-year anniversary of their commemoration in 1966, President Lyndon Johnson proclaimed Waterloo as the birthplace of Memorial Day. However, Boalsburg, Pennsylvania also claimed to have held the first observance, based on an observance dating back to October of 1864. And indeed, there are many other towns that lay claim to being the first to hold an observance. I think it's important just that we all hold that observance. You know, it was 1971 when federal law finally changed the observance of the holiday to the last Monday in May, and extended the honor to all soldiers who had died in any American war. A few states do still continue to celebrate Memorial Day on that specific May the 30th. Today, national observance of the holiday still takes place at Arlington National Cemetery with the placing of a wreath on the tomb of the unknown soldier and the decoration of each and every grave with a small American flag. Protocol for flying the American flag on Memorial Day includes raising it quickly to the top of the pole at sunrise, immediately lowering it to half-staff until noon, and then displaying it at full staff from noon until sunset. Many veterans of the Vietnam War and relatives and friends of those who fought in that conflict make a pilgrimage over Memorial Day weekend to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., where they pay their respects to another generation of fallen soldiers. To ensure the sacrifices of America's fallen heroes are never forgotten, in December of 2000, the United States Congress passed the National Moment of Remembrance Act, creating the White House Commission on the National Moment of Remembrance. The commission's charter is to, quote, encourage the people of the United States to give something back to their country, which provides them so much freedom and opportunity, by encouraging and coordinating commemorations of the United States of Memorial Day and the National Moment of Remembrance. Now, that National Moment of Remembrance, if you're not familiar with it, encourages all Americans to pause wherever they are at 3 p.m. in their local time on Memorial Day for a moment of silence to remember and honor those who have died in the service to the nation. As Moment of Remembrance founder Carmela Laspada states, quote, it's a way we can all help put the memorial back in Memorial Day. Let's close with a beautiful poem that was entitled Decoration Day, written in 1882 by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow for the Atlantic Monthly. Now, by the time it was published in the June 1882 issue, Longfellow had passed away a few weeks earlier at the age of 75, making it even more poignant. He wrote this in the poem titled Decoration Day. Sleep, comrades, sleep and rest on this field of the grounded arms, where no foes no more molest, nor sentries shot alarms. Ye have slept on the ground before, and started to your feet at the cannon's sudden roar, or the drum's redoubling beat. But in this camp of death, no sound your slumber breaks. Here is no fevered breath, no wound that bleeds and aches. All is repose and peace, untrampled lies the sod. The shouts of battle cease, it is the truce of God. Rest, comrades, rest and sleep. The thoughts of men shall be as sentinels to keep your rest from danger free. Your silent tents of green we deck with fragrant flowers. Yours has the suffering been, the memory shall be ours. Let us all stop for a few moments during this day to commemorate those that have made the ultimate sacrifice to give us the privilege to celebrate this holiday. So as you have your parade or your time at the lake or your cookout, be sure and reflect back on the great sacrifices that have made this day possible. I wish you all the best and have a great Memorial Day. Bless you, folks. Bye-bye.